Unit 2 Electrical and Electronic Instrument. In this unit, we discuss about various type of meters like multimeter, voltmeter, ammeters, and single phase and three phase wattmeters and energy meters, instrument transformers, and determination of BH curve. Now we will discuss about single phase and three phase energy meter. Definition about energy meter: an instrument used to measure the energy consumed in a given circuit is called energy meter. The unit is watt per hour, watts hour, or kilowatt hour. Type of energy meters: there are four type of energy meters are used: electrolytic energy meters, motor meters, clock meters, and electronic energy meters. In motor meters, further classified into mercury motor meters, induction energy meters, and commutator meters. In induction energy meters, single phase, two phase, and three phase meters are used. Principle: the basic principle of the induction type energy meter is electromagnetic induction. When alternating current flow through two suitably located coils produce the rotating magnetic field which is cut by the metallic disc suspended near to the coils that produce electromagnetic force introduced in the disc which is the circulates eddy current in it. Now we discuss about construction of induction type energy meter. An induction type single phase energy meter shown in the figure, it considers the following main parts of the operating mechanism: driving system, moving system, braking system, recording system. First we discuss about driving system. It consists of two electromagnetics called shunt magnet and series magnet. Series magnet, it consists of a number of U-shaped lamination of silicon steel together to form a core, a coil of thick wire having a few turns in bounded in the both legs of U-shaped magnetic. The coil is called current coil, which is connected in series with load. The magnetic field proportional and its phase with the line current. Shunt magnet consists of number of M-shaped lamination of silicon steels assembled center into the limb to the magnetic. This coil is connected in the across the load, the supply voltage, and known is potential coil. Next we discuss about moving system. The moving system essentially consider of light rotating aluminum disc mounted a vertical spindle or shaft. The shaft support the aluminum disc is provide information that consumed energy by the load. The time varying fluxes produced by the shunt and series magnet introduce the eddy current in the aluminum disc. Next we discuss about braking system. Damping of the disc is provided by a small permanent magnet located diametrically opposite to the AC magnet. The disc passes between the magnetic gaps. The movement of the rotation disc is through the magnetic field crossing the air gap set the eddy currents. Next we discuss about registration or counting mechanism. The main function of the registration or counting mechanism is to record the number of rotation of the aluminum disc. The rotation is directly proportional to the energy consumed by the load in the kilowatt hour. The rotation of the disc is transmitted to the pointer of the different for recording the different readings. Errors in single phase energy meters. The errors caused by the driving systems are incorrect magnitude of fluxes, incorrect phase angles, lack of symmetric in magnetic circuit. The errors caused by the braking systems: changes in strength of brake magnet, changes in disc resistance, abnormal friction, and self-breaking effect. Overcome these errors in single phase energy meter, we use three phase energy meter. The block diagram shows the three phase energy supply with load control the load. Here the metering diagram is applicable for two phase or three phase loaded. Here the two phase load we can use red and blue. In three phases, red, blue and orange colors is preferred. This three phase also applicable for solar panels. Meters panels fuse not required for an overhead supply. Here the customers need to provide a 2 amp circuit breaker as main switch and their load control contactor. Here the maximum 2 amps load control for storage the heating purpose. All metering neutrals to be black color 4 mm squared or 6 mm squared with minimum 7 standard conductors. Next we discuss about single phase wattmeter. Single phase wattmeter definition: the wattmeter is an instrument to measure the electric power of the given and electrical apparatus of circuit. Power, it is defined as the work performed in a specific time or simply a rate of doing work. Type of wattmeters: there are three types wattmeters are currently used. One is electric dynamometer wattmeter. It mainly used for both DC and AC power. Second one is induction wattmeter. It is only applicable for AC power. And third one is electrostatic type wattmeter. It is mainly used for small amount of AC power and low power factor. Now we discuss about electric dynamo wattmeter. Electrodynamo wattmeters mainly used for the measurement of DC as well as AC power. It works on the dynamometer principle, that is mechanical force exists between the two current carrying the conductor or coils. Construction: when a dynamometer instrument is used as a wattmeter, the fixed coils are connected in series with load and carry the load current, while the moving coil is connected across the load through the series multiplier and carries the current proportional to the load voltage. It's shown in the figure. Here the fixed coil is called current coil and movable coil is called potential coil. The controlling torque is provided by two spiral springs which also serve the additional purpose of leading current into and out to moving coil. Fixed coil. The fixed coil carry the current of the circuit. They are divided into two halves. The fixed coils also bounded with heavy wires. These wires are standard or laminated, especially when carrying heavy current in order to avoid the eddy current losses in conductors. The fixed coils, earlier wattmeters were designed to carry the current 100 amps, but modern design usually limit in the maximum current range of wattmeter is 20 amps. Moving coil, it is made up of fine wire and it has many number of turns. The moving coil is connected across the supply voltage. Next we discuss about damping. The moving system carries a light aluminum which moves in the sector shaped box. Scales and pointer, they are equipped with mirror type scales and knife edge pointers to remove the reading errors due to parallax. Error in wattmeter: first, error due to pressure coil inductance, error due to pressure coil capacitance. Third one is error due to method of connections. Fourth one is temperature errors. Next we discuss about ferrodynamic wattmeter. The ferrodynamic wattmeters employs the cores of loss iron so that there is a large increase in the flux density and consequently an increase in operating torque with little loss in accuracy. The moving coil is asymmetrically and it is placed over a hook shaped pole pieces. The type of construction permits the uses of long scale up to 270 degrees Celsius and gives a deflecting torque which is almost proportional to the average power. The operating torque can be considered increased by iron cores for the coils. The main advantages of ferromagnetic wattmeters are it is possible to employ easily construction of the moving elements, and also the instrument is less sensitive to external magnetic fields. Next we discuss about instrument transformer. Power measurements are made in high voltage circuits connecting the wattmeter to the circuit through the current and potential transformer. It's shown in the figure. Here the primary winding of current transformer is connected in series with load and the secondary winding is connected in series with a ammeter and the current coil of a wattmeter. The primary winding of the potential transformer is connected across the supply lines and a voltmeter and the potential coil circuit of the wattmeter are connected in parallel with the secondary winding of the transformer. One secondary terminal of each transformer and changing in the earth end. The errors in good modem instrument transformer are small and may be ignored for many purposes. Merits of instrument transformer: it mainly used for extension of ranges and power loss is minimum. High voltage and currents can be measured. Demerits: the main drawbacks of the instrument transformer is it only applicable for DC. It is only applicable for DC circuit. Next we can discuss about magnetic measurements. Magnetic measurements. The principal requirements in the magnetic measurements are strength in air, determination of BH curve, and hysteresis loop for the soft ferromagnetic materials. The testing of permanent magnets are used. Magnetic measurements have some inherent due to which the measurement values from the true values, that is, the condition in the magnetic specimen under the testers are different from those assumed in the calculation. The magnetic materials are not homogeneous. Type of testers. Many methods of testing magnetic materials have been derived wherein the attempts have been made upon to eliminate the inaccuracies. There are three basic methods to test the magnetic measurement. First one is ballistic testers. These tests are mainly used for determination of flux density in a specimen, determination of BH curves and plotting of hysteresis loop. Second, AC test. This test may be carried at power, audio or radio frequencies. The given information about eddy current and hysteresis losses in magnetic materials. And last type is steady state testers. These are performed to obtain the steady value of flux density exiting in the air gap of a magnetic circuit. Next we can discuss about determination of BH curve. A ring shaped specimen whose dimension or known is used for the purpose. After demagnetization, the test is started by setting the magnetizing current to its lowest test value. With the galvanometer key K, closed the iron specimen in brought into a reproducible cycle magnetic state by throwing the reserving switch S backward and forward about the 20 times. Here the key K is now opened. The value of flux corresponding to the value of H is measured by the reversing the switch S and nothing through the galvanometer. The BH curve may be plotted from the measurement of value of B corresponding to the various value of H. Method of reversal. The BH curve produce magnetic fluxes to the current in lowest test value. When key is opened, the value of flux corresponding to the value of H is measured by the reversing the switch S and through the galvanometer. Determination of BH curve step by step. First step, the magnetization winding is supplied through a potential divider having a large number of tapping. The tapping are arranged so that the magnetic force H may be increased in a number of suitable steps up to the desired maximum value. The specimen before being tested is demagnetized. Second step, after reaching the point of maximum H, when the switch S is attempted tapping 10, the magnetization current is next reduced into step by step to 0 by moving switch 2 down through the tapping points like 9, 8, 7, etc. Up to 1, 0. After reduction of magnetization force to 0, negative values of H obtained by reversing the supply to the potential divider, then moving the switch S again in order 1, 2, 3, 4 up to 10. Thank you.